Teachers, like any other group of people, you can't generalize about them. There are good ones and bad ones and indifferent ones. And that particular song is an attack on the bad ones, the ones who are venting their fury at life upon the children, of which I had a number at the schools that I went to. A good teacher is invaluable to a child. And happily, I think there are more of them about now than there used to be. We're beginning to throw off some of the Victorian attitudes towards teaching that were prevalent when I was at school, and education by and large is getting better. That was awful. It was really terrible. When I hear people whining on now about bringing back grammar school, it really makes me quite ill to listen to. Because I went to a boys' grammar school, and although I want to make it plain that some of the men who taught, and it was a boys' school, and some of the men who taught there were very nice guys. It's not meant to be a blanket condemnation of all teachers everywhere. I admire a great many teachers, but you know, the bad ones can really do people in for a long time. And there were some at my school who were just bad and treated the children so badly. Just putting them down. Just putting them down, putting them down, putting them down, you know, all the time. Never encouraging them to do things. Not really trying to interest them in anything, just trying to keep them quiet and still and get enough information into their heads so that they could pass their exams and crush them into the right shape so that they would go on to university and do well. Which I'm sure still happens. You know, it's the Rhodes-Boyson syndrome, and there's a resurgence of it right now in England. You know, terrible panic because the little dears can't read and write, and a resurgence of all right, we've got to regiment them, you know, all this namby-pamby nonsense about interesting them in things and treating them as individuals, and you know, there's a resurgence of the idea that that's all rubbish, and that what you've got to do is sit them down, keep them quiet, and teach them things, which is what I object to.